Hello, welcome to Fantastical Magic Tarot. Welcome back to subscribers. Welcome to anybody new. Thank you so much for being here. And today we're doing a reading about what is next for you. What is the next thing happening in your life? So you have 3 piles to choose from. I pre-shuffled Oracle only, and then I will shuffle and get tarot on camera here. So this is group number 1. Okay, this is your card. We're going to choose just with cards today. This is group number 2. And then here's group number 3. It's card number 28 if you can't see it. And that was 21 and that was 10, by the way. Okay, so you choose whichever one is calling to you the most, and then I'm going to see you in your reading, and the description box will have the timestamps. See you there. Hi, pile number 1, who chose this number 10 card. Fergun, not quite sure how to pronounce it. And it says, become a loving mirror. And so this card talks about it talks about mirroring, right? How people can project back onto us sort of what's going on with us. But it also really talks about how sending love, encouragement, best wishes, hope, joy, appreciation, all those things for another person actually is so good for our own healing. This card sort of calls for forgiveness sometimes, but really for me, what this card is about, and is something I really strongly believe in, is something called unity consciousness. And this is just the notion that we are all one. We are not separate. And I mean, you want to look at things like quantum physics and that sort of thing, you can see that everything we do affects everything else. And so with this card, I think part of the message is what you do onto others, you do onto yourself. So I feel like there's some opportunity for you here in the next phase of your life to let go of some kind of emotion towards somebody, and then it's going to end up being really good for you. But let's find out more. Let's look at your other oracles. I'm going to just pull them off screen because just in case there's anything I have to cover up, I need to do that before I show the card. So the first one you got is awesome, cornucopia. So this is a straight up abundance card. Okay, this is bounty. So that's very nice to see. So that's the next thing in your life. There is an opportunity for abundance here and bounty. Interesting. The next card is card number 6 with contract. So this very much has like justice card vibes, right? With the scales. So it's about karma, balancing, judgment. Very much about balancing of energies, but this also does literally talk about any kind of contract. So this can be about anything legal going on. This can be about a marriage. It can be about an employer, because we sign contracts with employers. It can be anything like that, any kind of contract. And then you have, okay, see, this one needs to get covered up. But the next card you have is New Beginnings, and I'm just going to cover it up before I show it to you. Bear with me as I do that. Okay, here is your card. So it's New Beginnings. And so it's a woman holding a baby. And they're both, I had to cover them because they're both nude. But obviously a new birth is a new beginning, right? Hence the picture here. But this can literally be about any kind of new beginning. We're going to put that down there. And then you have... lovely. You have the beauty card. And I'll discuss things once I get them all out. Beauty. And then, actually, you're the only pile that got 3 of these next type of oracles. So you got the card of flow. Patience. And then your last oracle, I need to see if I can fit it. I think I'll fit it on top there so you can see everything. And then the last one you got is opportunity. Yeah, I've had an opportunity vibe. I wonder if there wasn't some kind of falling out with someone that you had some kind of a contract with. And that there's some opportunity for a new beginning with this person, or this could be a project, a business, a platform, I don't know, it could be anything. But I feel some kind of reconciliation kind of vibes, or that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And so this can be a relationship. It can also be, like I said, it could be anything where there's been some kind of bad energy. You've had some kind of emotion. I don't know if you've had resentment or something. Or maybe someone, like this is just an example, okay? Just take it as it resonates. But an example that's coming to mind is if you had like a business partner, you guys decided to go your own ways, and then they ended up doing better than you. And then you had resentment towards that. And I think there's something about healing of any negative feeling here that's going to lead you to some kind of opportunity. For abundance, for a new beginning. And I think with this flow card here, I feel like this opportunity is going to be something that flows into your life. Like it could be something that, like, you happen to run into this person and then there's an opportunity for healing there, or you hear about this person from someone else, or I don't know, their business page shows up on one of your feeds and you haven't seen it forever. It's like some kind of opportunity that flows into your life. And with this beauty card here, this card can talk about, right, like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And sometimes something we didn't see as beautiful once, we end up seeing its beauty through as life moves along, or something happens between people, or something causes a shift in perspective that allows you to see beauty that you maybe once didn't. This is also can talk about the conditioning of how we see beauty, where we are conditioned as a society to find certain things beautiful. Certain things are appealing and certain things aren't. And a lot of this is conditioning. And so it could be talking about how there's some kind of something being missed, something that actually is beautiful is being missed, or something that is actually has so much to offer is being missed. The other thing I get with this card is a softening into something, softening of your emotions, softening of your heart, softening of your attitude or perspective towards something, not resisting anything that's flowing into your life. And then obviously with this patience card here, this may not just all unfold very, very quickly. There may be a process to it. I mean, changing our feelings, reconciling, changing our perspectives, all that stuff can take time, and it takes some work. It takes conversations between people, if that's, what's involved. It takes letting your guard down. It takes opening your mind, right? Not closing your mind. It takes reconsideration. It takes understanding yourself and taking responsibility, understanding where some of your perceptions and beliefs come from sometimes. Like sometimes, again, with this conditioning thing, we can be conditioned to believe certain things. And I mean, those things go all the way back to childhood. And so, you know, it's all those kinds of things are required when we, yeah, like I said, this kind of healing work needs to be done. So I'm going to get tarot now. You can probably hear me shuffling. Get some tarot to get more information. What is this next thing that's coming into pile number 1's life, please? Universal energies and guides for pile number 1. What is the next thing for them? Tell us more. What is the next thing? Okay, we got a couple already. I'm just going to get a few more. What is the next thing for pile number 1? Okay, all right. Those came out pretty quick. We got the 10 of Wands here. So this talks about burdens. Look, we've got temperance, healing. There is definitely some healing. That you have an opportunity for healing here. After something that has felt very burdensome, something that has felt heavy, maybe something that has been a long road with this patience card here. Something that's, yeah, that hasn't felt good, and it could have not felt good for a long time. And with this temperance here, this is absolutely, there's more energy about balance here. There's more energy about balancing out energies, balancing out emotions, healing. Okay, softness. The next you got, oh goodness, you got the 9 of Wands. You got the 9 and 10 of Wands. So this definitely has been something that's been hard. But the 9 of Wands card for me is definitely a perseverance card, especially with the other messages here. It's definitely a message about persevering. Okay, we've got the 4 of Swords here. This can be a card about self-protection. Maybe that's what you've needed to do, you know, in this process, is a lot of self-protection. Maybe it's required that you take a step back, take some rest, some recoup. But this is also a card of healing for me too. Then we've got the Ace of Pentacles right under the opportunity card. So it's very clear. What is coming next for you, pile number 1, is an opportunity that is going to somehow flow into your life. Like, don't resist this opportunity. And it is an opportunity for healing of something that has been very burdensome for you. And out of this is going to be a new beginning. Maybe it's a new beginning with either with what the healing is about. Like, if this was a relationship, it could be a reconciliation and a new beginning for a relationship. It could be a new contract with a previous employer. It could be a new, with these, whoever or whatever these hard feelings have come about with. It could just be a new phase to that relationship or that contract or that interaction. But it could also just be that this provides closure, and it energetically is going to clear space for a whole new beginning that's going to lead you to abundance. Either way, the road leads to abundance, to bounty. With this Ace of Pentacles and this card number 11 here with the cornucopia, even with this beauty card here, 100%. And this flow card could also be talking about, after this healing happens, that is when another opportunity is going to flow into your life that is going to lead to this new beginning that leads to abundance. So you're being asked to trust life here, but you yourself have to work on your own mind and heart. Okay, I'm going to get maybe just 2 more tarot cards for you. What is the actual advice? What is some more specific advice for pile number 1? What is the next, how about this? What is the next step pile number 1 needs to take for this next thing in their life, for this opportunity? What is the next step for pile number 1? What is the next step? Queen of Swords. This is about truth. This is about, but the Queen of Swords can also be very cold. She can be, you know, in more of a shadowy sort of aspect to it, can have a kind of a closed heart and letting her mind rule. But this can also just be about truth and clarity. So let's get another one. What is the next step for pile number 1? What is the next? Okay, you got the 7 of Swords in reverse. Again, this is about being honest. Maybe you need to come clean about something. Maybe you need to take responsibility. Maybe you need to just be more direct. Maybe there has been some kind of sneaking around or manipulation. Maybe there's been some triangulation, something like that. But this is about, yeah, there's a big vibe about honesty here. So your next step, whatever this means for you, you'll know there is a requirement for some honesty and directedness. Directedness, is that a word? Okay, so I hope that helped for sure. And if that resonated, please give me a like and subscribe. And I love to hear comments, and then I'll see you in the next one. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading about what's next for you. You chose this card number 21, Opulence. And it says it's time to lead. So this card is obviously about leadership. It's about stepping into your own. It's also about sharing your knowledge or experience, not keeping quiet anymore, not holding something to yourself. So we'll see more about what that is for you. So here's your oracle, and I'm just going to look at them off screen just in case there's something I need to cover for YouTube. But here. Okay, so your first card is financial constraints. Don't get worried. Okay, we'll clarify this. Card number 13. And I'll talk more once I get all the oracle out. I'm just going to show you them right now. And you've got the temple path. So you've got card 12 and 13, which can indicate a progression. You've also got steps here. But anyway, okay, like I said, I'm not going to talk too much till I get all the cards out. Nice. Then you've got dreams. Your next card is sanctuary. And then you've got adventures. Okay, I was getting a vibe right off the bat. Okay, and then you've got courage. Okay, so this is going to be for some of you, and we'll get more information. Other messages I'm sure will come through, but right away I got this feeling, or this sort of, I got this message that this is about for some of you. Some of you are afraid to leave home for something. Or you're afraid to step out into something. This could be you're afraid to travel. There's a travel opportunity. There's an opportunity to move. There's an opportunity to pursue your dream, and it requires like moving locations, moving a home. Something to do with that, but there is some kind of resistance here to moving forward towards your dreams. And maybe part of the reason why you're afraid to do that is because of financial constraints. Maybe there's a financial component for some of you here. That's very clearly some of what I'm getting right now. This sanctuary card can also, this can be about home, literally, a space, but it can be anything that you kind of grew up with or that makes you feel comfort. that's familiar to you. So this could be a belief system. This could be talking about leaving a religion or leaving, or even just separating from your family in some way, or, you know, anything like that. But there is like, there's a call for you to have courage to follow your dreams here, to follow your path. Okay. And for some of you, this is going to involve being seen. Maybe you don't want to be seen. Maybe you're hiding at home. Maybe this is an energy of just not wanting to be seen, you know. But yeah, for some of you, this is going to require you to be seen, for you to be heard, for you to be brave. For some of you, literally leading. Okay, so it's a very clear message here. I'm going to get some tarot to get some more information. Get more information for pile number 2. What is next for them? So this is telling me where you're at. But what is next? I feel like what's next is steps towards this dream that you have. Something your heart is desiring. I think you're going to find the courage. But let's get more information. What is next for pile number 2? What is next for pile number 2? What is next for pile number 2, please? What is next for pile number 2? What is next for pile number 2, please? What the heck? I shuffled. And these didn't even come out at the same time, but these were both out in pile number 1. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to continue. What is next for pile number 2? Yes, I'd love to see this. 10 of Cups. So sorry if you didn't notice, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups here. What is next for pile number 2? What is next for pile number 2? 7 of Pentacles. What is next for pile number 2, please? 4 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, there's that. So this may take you some time to get the courage. I feel like there's some kind of opportunity for you to start taking steps towards your dreams. And I feel like, you know, this 4 of Pentacles very much goes along with the message I've been getting, like there's some kind of holding back or protection, self-protection, holding back. Not feeling safe to move forward. And again, this could definitely be about money. But with the 10 of Cups here, this 10 of Cups is, I mean, this is an ultimate fulfillment card, but there's a very much a focus on emotions and family in this card too. And I'm going to clarify, why is the 7 of Swords here? Why is the 7 of Swords here? The Moon. Fears. I'm getting a self-sabotage kind of vibe. Why is this Moon card here? Why is this Moon card here? Why is this Moon card here? Okay. Strength. Okay. Okay. So what I'm getting a couple different things. Okay. So what I'm getting is, some of you have had an experience in the past where you have felt let down, betrayed, like someone wasn't honest with you, or some kind of, it doesn't even have to be a person. It could just be like you feel like life betrayed you. There was some kind of, something along those lines that has caused you to be afraid, or it's taken things away from you that's made it harder for you to move towards your dreams. It could be literally like you lost money, or you lost a home, or you lost a family, or it could just be emotionally. It took, your confidence, belief, ability to feel safe away from you. That's prevented you from moving forward. But the message here is there's some kind of energy here about self-illusion and self-sabotage, lying to yourself. Not lying to yourself. That's not really what I'm getting. It's more like keeping yourself stuck. And I think you're being asked to, like, obviously this has been a hard, whatever that is, but and you take what resonates. Okay, so if there wasn't something in the past that you don't know what I'm talking about, then that doesn't apply to you. Then the other messages apply, if they resonate, of course. But there's definitely some kind of you're holding yourself back for whatever reason. And it's going to require some, I want to put this strength with the Seven of Pentacles. It's going to require some will to start moving out of this. But there's an opportunity to do that here. You can do this. You are going to. I mean, this is a what is next reading. I think you just need to take it as slow as you need to. That's okay. You don't have to jump out of this. But that's what's happening next for you, is you're coming out of this energy. Whatever's holding you back, you're going to start moving out of that. And a lot of this is internal. And I'm going to clarify this financial constraints card. Tell me about the financial constraints. Tell me about this financial constraints card. Why is the financial constraints card here for pile number 2, please? Okay. 8 of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is like, again, you got the 7 and 8 of Pentacles. This is just like it's going to require some building, some work, some care and attention. But this is encouraging, okay? This is like, you don't have to be afraid. If financial constraints are an issue, there's an opportunity here to start building that back. And all of it involves you moving towards your dreams and letting go of fear or disbelief or whatever limiting beliefs you might have. And this 10 of Cups is centering this reading, okay? So this is, like I said, an ultimate fulfillment card. You've also got your dreams here, courage. This is a very encouraging message from the universe, from your guides. Okay, so exactly what this is going to look like is different for all of you, but what is coming next is you are moving towards your dreams. And you can go slowly, and you're going to start doing the work on yourself that is needed, the real world, tangible work that is needed to start moving towards them. And it's, like I said, it's going to require you to be seen or heard or lead. It's going to require some courage, and it's going to require some work, but it's like 100%. If you can do that, it's there for you. Your dreams are totally, totally possible. Okay. So, and that's all I'm being given. I'm not being given exactly what this opportunity is, exactly what this is going to look like. This is a general reading, but that is what's coming next for you. So if that resonated, please give me a like and subscribe. And I'd love to see comments too. And I'll see you in the next one. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose this card, number 28, with sacrifice. And it says, what can you let go of? So this card is about, so this woman here, she sort of sacrificed her body. I mean, she's alive and she's growing, but she's also sinking into the earth. So like part of her has become part of the earth, and that has been required for her to actually end up blooming. And so it's like you can't really tell in this card if she's sinking into the earth or if she's emerging from it. So this card has energy of emergence, of blooming, of giving up something so that you can let something else in, transformation. Those are all energies of this card. So we'll get more information, obviously, about what's next for you. So I'm going to take your oracle off screen because I need to see if there's something I need to cover up as I pull them. So your first one is card number 49 with Angel of Love. Your next one is card number 7 with Community. And I'll talk more once I get all the oracle out. I'm just going to show you for now. And we've got the Adventure card. Then we have Abundance. Nice. The next card we have is Healing Chaos. And then we have Release. Okay. So, you know, whenever we see double messages, right, we have to pay a special attention to them. So you've got 2 messages here about release, about letting go of something. And with this Healing Chaos card, this can have kind of Tower card vibes from the tarot, if you're familiar with that card. So this is kind of like, with the tornado and all the butterflies in this card. This is kind of like the healing that comes from a storm. Something that feels chaotic is actually bringing order and transformation. You got another transformation kind of vibe here too with that card. And I mean, this Angel of Love card is very much about love. It's about the heart space. And then next to the Community card, this card always gives me 3 of Cups vibes. But it's literally what it's talking about. It's about any way of looking, community, being part of a community, finding community, getting help from others, building with others, healing with others, doing work in the community, anything to do with community. It's very interesting that this Adventure card is here. I want to clarify right off the bat before I actually say anything more about your oracle cards here. I feel like there's a need for tarot right away before I get into it. So let's just do that. So this could go any which way here. Okay, your cards are flying out and I haven't asked for them yet, so I'm putting them back. But I feel like the messages are going to be strong here with this tarot. What is the next thing for pile number 3, please? What is next for pile number 3, please? What is next for pile number 3? You've got the Magician. Okay, what else? What is next for pile number 3? Okay, you've got, sorry, I'll show you in a second. The Queen of Swords And look what came out, the Tower. We'll just put that right over the Healing Chaos card. The Tower. Yes, the 10 of Pentacles after the Tower. So you've got 2 abundance messages here now too. Okay. So right now, very clearly, the Queen of Swords right beside the Tower for me is talking about understanding why this Tower moment has happened or will happen. I mean, we're asking what is next. So there may be some kind of, or this could have already happened, okay? So this isn't necessarily the next part of this reading, but definitely either if it hasn't happened yet, then it may be coming, and it's not a bad thing. But there's some kind of shock or sudden change or something unexpected. Something is just all of a sudden removed from your life, or you're just all of a sudden shunted in a new direction and you had no control over it. And it feels like chaos and you feel like, where the heck did this come from? Or even sometimes you can see these kind of Tower things coming, but they still just completely shake up your world. Like a divorce is just an example of that. Where you kind of can sometimes, you kind of see the writing on the wall, but it still completely wipes the slate clean for you after it happens. It's like, changes your whole life. It doesn't have to be as drastic as that. Okay, that's just an example of what I was thinking of for something that you might be able to see coming. But a lot of times the Tower is just about something sudden or unexpected that really sort of redirects you. Okay, this is more about a redirection for your highest good is what these 2 cards are about. It's about transformation that comes from something that seems kind of drastic or seems kind of chaotic or seemed very unexpected. And with the Queen of Swords beside it here, it's like there is a message here about needing to see that something had to be changed in your life. The Queen of Swords is about truth and clarity, perspective, cutting through sort of BS. So that is like, okay, you need to see this for what it is. This Tower moment, this Tower event, whatever it is in your life is here for your highest good. You needed to be redirected. You need to like mentally acknowledge that. And it's requiring you, this Tower, whatever this is requiring you to let go and release something. And maybe that is the Tower itself. Maybe whatever you need to release, it's going to be different for different people out there in this general reading. Whatever you need to release could be in itself this Tower moment. It could completely redirect your life. And it's redirecting your life towards abundance and adventure. And with this Magician card here, it's like, the Magician has everything he or she needs to create whatever he or she wants, really. This is about alchemy. This is about making something out of nothing. This is about integration of all of your skills, knowledge, experience, energy into manifesting what you want. It can be all those things. And for you, there's definitely some kind of like, you've got abundance and the 10 of Pentacles. Like in this is some kind of actual abundance, like money, financial, but it could be anything. And whatever abundance is going to mean to you. But it's stability. It's not having to worry about your material world or whatever this abundance brings you. Now, I still don't really quite, I mean, for some of you with this angel of love, this might be letting go of a relationship. This might be letting go of, finding a new soul tribe, finding new people in your life. This could be walking away from family. This could be an act. This is going to require an act of self-love, But I'm going to clarify those cards there. Why is the angel of love card here? Why is the angel of love card here? Why is the angel of love card here for pile number 3, please? Why is this angel of love card here? Interesting. 7 of Cups in reverse. So the 7 of Cups can be a card about dreams. It can be a card about options. It can be a card about illusion, confusion. It's in reverse though. So which would, for me, what this is sort of indicating is choice maybe being taken away from you and somehow. The end of confusion. The end of illusion. Let's get one more. What is this angel of love about, please? I have one more for this angel of love. Why is it here? Queen of Cups. So obviously cups are about emotions, sensitivity. This Queen of Cups is very nurturing. This does feel like something obviously something you loved, or someone you loved. I need one more. Why is the 7 of Cups here? I think maybe that's the better card to clarify. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Tell me about this 7 of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups here, please? Why is the 7 of Cups here in reverse? Why is the 7 of Cups in reverse? Justice. Karma. Balancing out. Again, more about truth. You got 2 swords of truth here. What is right? Having to do the right thing. This can also be about contracts, something legal. This really could be literally, for some of you out there, this could be a divorce. Why is the community card here? Why is the community? 6 of Wands. Okay. So there is some kind of, this is a victory card. But this is after the 5 of Wands, right? So it's kind of like after a battle for me is what with this particular 6 of Wands. And this 6 of Wands, with this clarifying the community card, it's like this can also be about recognition and achievement. So this can be about also overcoming obstacles when it comes to something around community. So the other thing I'm just getting here is whatever this letting go of, it might be something that you're quite loyal to. Maybe it's something you've had a hard time making a decision about. Okay, but I think there is a message here. Something has to be let go of. And with this adventure card, I'm really just getting that this is going to lead you into something unknown, into a new phase of your life. There's definitely some kind of transformation happening here. You got a lot of messages about that. So what's happening next for you, pile number 3, is letting go of something or someone. Okay. And you coming into your own power. Okay. With this Magician card, you're coming into your own power. And it's leading you on a new phase, some kind of, it could literally be an adventure, but this could just be going into the unknown, a new path, or it may literally take you towards some kind of adventure. And there's some kind of accomplishment and overcoming here. And this, I feel like this is going to lead you to new relationships, not necessarily, if you're coming out of a romantic relationship, this isn't about just hopping into another one. That's not what this is about. This is about, just new connections. There may end up being some kind of recognition for you in somehow in this next phase of your life, where you're going to transform and come into this power and abundance. And this abundance with the 10 of Pentacles, I do feel like there's a material aspect to this, but it could just be also a feeling of stability. Like feeling okay, feeling healed, feeling safe, feeling secure, having loyal relationships. Got a dog here, very loyal. Like this card here, the 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles are about material things, but you've got a loving couple there. You've got a new baby. I'm assuming this is like a grandfather or someone. And then you got a dog, right? And a house. And so this, there's a lot of messages just about stable connections too here and stability. Okay. So that's what I've got for you, pile number 3. I wish you all the best. If this message resonated, I would appreciate a like and subscribe, and I love to hear anything in the comments too. So take care. See you in the next one.